Oh my god, dude! I gotta tell you about this guy that I met. It's fucking hilarious. This 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 pro this what was he? What did he say? Pro gun, like maniac, but also hates cops, which I thought that was pretty interesting. This motherfucker said that if you got a gun, then you should be ready to die.
That's
At all points.
that's a fair point, man. That's live by the sword, die by the sword, that type of shit.
Like, oh my god, damn, that sucks.
That does suck. And with that, welcome to another episode of not the Liquor Store Blues. No. It's the Immigrants Show.
The Immigrants Show.
Where two immigrants discuss silly topics.
Yeah. Silly fun topics.
Like political topics and people with guns who hate cops.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the most dangerous person for cops, though?
Yeah, absolutely. That it was kind of funny how it came out that he didn't like cops, because I was like, dude, but if a cop shows up, they're not gonna know who the bad guy is. You know what he said? He said that if the cop arrives to a place where there's an altercation, doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong, the cop should just take them all out.
That's a fair fucking. I'm really starting to find like.
Oh, dude, I was like,
I understand his point of view, dude. Like,
it's a terrible point of view.
It is a terrible but very realistic point of view. Because
anything is realistic if you do it, but it's not productive. It's not sane. It
is, because that's what it's funny. I was watching during our break. I was watching this interview with a sheriff. It was somewhere down in Florida too, and he said that that's one of the hardest things for cops to do, is to figure out within a second or less than a second, or like seconds, right?
Yeah.
Who is a bad guy with a gun and who is a good guy with a gun. And that he was like, that's why we cannot pew pew pew. So that dude is technically right. Like, he's correct. Like, they just take everybody out.
Sure, it will technically solve the immediate problem, but that's a terrible solution. It's just
But cops are not there for solutions. Haven't you realized that? Cops are like,
hold on, slow down. I mean, we could discuss about what the purpose of what police officers, cops are supposed to do, and what they actually do, but in a realistic sense, it's not productive. It's to just show up and just fucking wang, fucking kill everyone. And you know what's funny is that I looked this man straight in the eye and I told him, I was like, bro, do you realize that in your worldview, if we compare both of our worldviews, yours is significantly more violent than mine? And he's like, oh, I understand, but that's just how it is. I'm like, bro.
Some
like,
hardcore
dude. Oh, it's fucking insane. And then, I'm talking about, like, I don't like violence. And he's like, well, have you served? Have you served in the military? I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I mean, I haven't. And I'm like, have you? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. Where did you serve? I'm just asking. He's like, oh, it's top secret. I was there for 10 years. Like, what? It's like, what branch of the military? Oh, no, it was top secret. I was like, so he's a maniac, bro. This dude,
maniac.
He was cordial, we were able to have a discussion, but like, that is, I didn't know I had to tell people this. That is not okay to just, holy fuck, man.
Well, at least we understand his point of view. He's like, kill them all, let God sort them out.
My God sort them out.
Yeah. But so
which one? There's so many of them, bro.
I know. But what we're gonna do today is continue talking about topics like this. We're gonna be we're all Kirkland today. So this is a prosecco from Kirkland. It's called Masotina. It's about $12 or $11 on the shelf at Costco, wherever they sell liquor. Also, we brought in some Costco orange juice, so we're gonna make another episode of the M&M podcast, which is marijuana y mimosa. So yeah, this is how we're gonna start it, and we're gonna talk about some very interesting stuff, including what's happening down in Florida. Which is quite entertaining, to be honest. Like the Santos.
Oh, there's no
crazy.
boredom there. There's no boredom there.
Yeah.
Like, if you're bored in Florida, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, and then we'll make some speculations about the Patriot Front, if they're FBI feds or not, which is quite possible that it could be.
Yeah. I mean, the FBI has a history of doing such things. They did that to the Black Panthers. They've done it to other organizations. That's what they. That's what the CIA does. Like in South America, you know. So like when things like this happen, it's like, oh, it's totally possible for them to do that shit.
Yeah. Then we're gonna talk about that other George that got into trouble for lying so much. Santos?
Oh my God, yo,
is it Santos?
George Santos. Yo, fuck George Santos, dude. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, dude.
At the end of the day, people didn't even like bother checking his background. So.
Bro, oh my God, we could go like right into that one, bro, because that blows.
I mean,
go ahead.
It doesn't it remind you a little bit of Catch Me If You Can? Like
that's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, right?
Yeah. Where just a little bit.
In the sense that he was deceitful in getting what he wants, yeah. But for me, it's not even just him. It's the bigger lens of, hold up, this motherfucker has been in office for how long, and we know it is known that he lied. He's been called out about his freaking point, like everything he did. You know, it's just a fabrication. Why is it so difficult in our society to just be like, okay, you're fucking fired? Because that's what happens in other jobs. You know, like if you go to work for like a company, you present your resume and stuff, and like they do background checks, and if you didn't do this or you lied about that, you will not get the job. The fact that this motherfucker is still in office, it doesn't even matter his party, because I'm sure that there's a myriad of them. If this guy is being it's public knowledge that he lied, and he's still not fired, I guarantee you there's so many more that have similar backgrounds where they just fucking lied. Yeah. There was this other guy who said that he had like a PhD in biology or some shit, and he's like, nah, the motherfucker didn't do shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I think the only caveat is that for a political position you're elected versus for non-political positions, like it's at will employment, so that's why they can let you go so easily. They're very
but it's still a job, wouldn't you agree?
It is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not a job. What I'm saying is that the government works in such mysterious ways that, dude, I think that even not that I think, I know for sure that, for example, when it comes to accounting, government accounting has its own completely different set and rules and standards. And I know for sure that, for example, a governor or a sheriff who is an elected position, a sheriff could be only arrested by a coroner, which is also an elected position. So all the but all the coroners actually are elected officials. So, and we've had this issue where not just, this is not the first time this has happened. There was a coroner that was so underqualified that they found rotting brains and organs in his office that were not properly stored, like all that shit. And they couldn't get rid of him. And I think it is that type of rule where it's like, oh, if it's an elected official, even with all the proof, it's very hard to remove them.
Yeah. So I agree that the government is like it's so fucking convoluted with the way they freaking even legislate. Why can't we just have like simple rules, like simple laws? Let's pass this bill about this specific thing. Stop trying to do. Let's not make it mysterious. Let's unmysterious the way the shit functions. I understand it's what it is right now. That it's what's been going on, but I think that these are tangible problems with tangible solutions.
Oh yeah.
That we can actually instead of not only be upset about it, but like we can actually do something about it. We can vote. We can fucking mobilize. And I do like fucking Gen Z, bro. Like those motherfuckers are active as fuck, and
Kudos to them.
hell yeah, I'm very optimistic with that generation, and I think that as a society, I think that we could see some benefits, but. That's what we got to pay attention to, these motherfuckers like Santos, man. Ron the fucking Santos. Like
Oh yeah.
this dude this dude kind of creeps me out, bro. Have you seen him like smile like when he laughs? He like fucking like he like convolutes. It's like in this like weird way, like he's forcing it. People don't laugh like this. But I'm just picking on his at who he is, which is not as important as fucking um, seemingly targeting, not seemingly, fucking targeting immigrants. Which fucking have you seen the exodus of all the immigrants just fucking leaving, and they bringing in all these outside people to do like construction.
No.
And bro, the clips are fucking hysterical because they show like one clip is like you have like three Mexicans fucking or fucking immigrants just fucking putting a roof on a thing, on a house. Boom 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 boom. Then they cut off to like a bunch of
White
I guess
people.
Floridian white people, and they're fucking like 20 of them trying to struggle with the same fucking piece. This other one, this dude has like he can't move the fucking wheelbarrow that's like filled with concrete. He's like, those shits are hardcore, but it's just funny when you see them, like do this shit, and then this like small dude comes in, he's like, and like moves it no problem.
Yeah, man. Florida is a different world out there. I mean, what, a year or two ago, they stress tested not overpass, like that thing that you walk over the highway.
Yeah.
While allowing
bro.
traffic to be still passing underneath, and they ended up killing people. And it's like, oops.
Yeah.
It's like, oops.
Bro.
And that
Okay,
bridge had already shown stress cracks, like severe stress cracks that it's Florida. There's nothing else I can tell you about that.
I met this lady and excuse me, at work. I'm bartending or whatever, and she asks for water, so I give her tap water. And she's like, "Oh, I don't like New York tap water." I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, it's so gross." I'm like, where you from? It's like, "Florida." It's so much better. I'm like, I'm like, yeah,
I don't know about
you
that.
motherfuckers have any regulations? She
Yeah.
starts laughing. I'm like, what it probably is that this is clean water. Oh shit, dude. Oh man.
I don't like New York City tap water. That's the first time I've ever heard that. For real.
It's
The best water in the world.
Yeah, I start drinking tap all the time.
Yeah, I
It tastes
refrain
fine.
from. I try to refrain from bottled water, or anything that's bottled in plastic, especially.
Mm.
It's just too much plastic in our lives nowadays. To
Yeah. It's just unnecessary waste. It's just so much, man.
true,
Oh,
true,
yeah.
true. Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers, broski.
It's good.
Ooh.
So I have become a big fan of Costco liquor.
Yo, Costco, you gonna sponsor us?
For real. I might buy a car from them now too.
Oh shit, they sell cars too.
Dude,
They fucking have everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they haven't started selling airplanes yet. Like,
who owns Costco? Is that Walmart?
no, it's Costco.
It's just its own entity.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were owned.
Publicly traded. They pay everybody decent living wage. Like,
Oh really?
yeah, dude. Back in the day, I remember when we were working in the liquor store. Before, I was working with this guy who was a cashier in Pathmark, and eventually he left Pathmark for Costco because Costco was offering him $17 an hour back then. We're talking about like,
What?
yeah, we're talking about like pre 2010.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, holy shit. I always thought about it, but I was like, nah, I like the liquor store a lot more.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I've
Yeah.
found about me, man. It's when I go to work, it's not about the money. It's about the people that I work with.
Mm.
And I tend to stick around longer if I like the team.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah. Absolutely. I mean, when I go to work, it's a little bit about the money, you know. got bills to pay. But I agree. The team is fucking everything. Like the people that I work with right now, man. Like I've become pretty really close with them, and it really is what makes the job fun. You know.
Oh yeah.
No, you're happy to see people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go to a place and fucking, you got a bunch of grumpies. You know, there's different personalities, but I think also meeting so many people in my life, in my line of work, I guess you can say, that not. I find myself being a little bit more lenient when people are a little harsh with other people or even with themselves. You know, like, all right, you're having a shitty ass day, you know. let me see if I can approach you in a way so that you can mellow the fuck out because you're killing my vibe. You know, I want to chill out, bro.
For real.
Don't stress me out. Life's already stressful enough, man.
Exactly. So for the marijuana today, we're smoking Verano Swift Lifts. It's a gelato. It's a pre-roll I usually buy from a place called Apocatarium. And yeah, it's comes in this like little nice container. Good shit with the marijuana. So basically what these guys do, it's
It's a very nice finish.
yeah. There's I stopped using dealers, bro. Like I'm so over that shit. It feels so good to be able to walk into a store and just purchase weed. Like it's so refreshing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do like going to stores. You know, just because it's you ask them questions. You know, it's good. But I do, and also it's the convenience. But I'm not gonna lie. I'd be feeling bad for not getting from a specific person. Because I'm like, bro, they held it down when the system wouldn't.
Yeah, but
so
like,
it's like, damn.
No, but
we gotta figure out a way to look out for those people. You know, every pothead unite. Let's help out our fucking our dealers, man.
I'll be honest, man. I tried, but the product it's so unpure that I have issues with it. I really do have issues with it. Compared to, for example, this smoke, compared to the smoke that I used to get in Yonkers from a dealer, completely different. The finish, the high itself is totally different. Like here, I can smoke this and be functional. Sometimes with the other ones, dude, I take 2 hits and I'm out like a light. And I'm like, that's a complete waste of height for me. Right? Because like I don't want to go to sleep. I want to be functional. Plus, these guys actually do pay their people proper. Like,
I mean, a dealer is an independent contractor, right? What isn't that? Is that what it would be? So he's an independent businessman,
yeah, entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Thank you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, but it's just the quality, man. Like, you know, you go out to the store and let's say you get yourself an eighth. Granted, it's a little bit more expensive, like $65 plus some tax. But then that eighth has been grown by like 20 people that have like proper paying jobs. They have degrees in botanical studies, how to grow this shit correctly. They have a proven process to cure the weed. And I think that's where all the difference is. It's not about, it's the process of making the product. And then
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I think what you're those are two different jobs. You're talking about the production of the product. The dealer, I'm pretty sure they're not growing their own shit. You know, I think they're just getting it from elsewhere. And
I guess, and that's where I'm a little bit. That's where the quality issue comes in.
Right.
But I think that soon is gonna be a lot easier to get this. I think shrooms are gonna be the next.
Did you? I forget from where this fucking this congressman some dude in government. he's like, is this clip of him saying? Obviously, he's an older guy. He's like, two eighths of weed. That's literally 3 joints. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Those are some vicious joints, yeah.
Like, he's in government, you know.
I mean, hey, listen.
Let's get these motherfuckers out. That's fucking insane, dude. Like, this is a reefer madness type shit. Like, what's this? It was a Pierce Morgan, or somebody. Not too long ago. I think it was within the last couple of months. He was saying shit about how marijuana, you know, makes you kill people. Like fucking reefer madness level type shit, dude.
Nah.
It's like, dude, guys, we solved this problem already. Sit your fucking ass down. What's the way? We're stop turning the car around. We're going forward. Knock it off. Knock that shit off, bro.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Fucking 3 joints, son.
I mean,
I don't think fucking Snoop would even could handle that shit.
I wouldn't go against Snoop. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna outdo him. You know, I'm saying fucking 3 joints, fucking 2 eighths.
But yeah, and you know, it's just corporations, dude. And what the beauty about that is, I don't know if you know who Redban is. He's a comedian.
Oh no.
So remember when Pepsi had put out that brand Pepsi Spice?
No.
It was like a while back. So this motherfucker figured out that Pepsi did not take the domain PepsiSpice.com. So he made it. He made it, and then he basically put out like not movies, but clips of him drinking Pepsi Spice and then dying slowly. Like getting diarrhea and shit like that. Blooding his diarrhea. He's like, oh no.
No shit. That's amazing.
And they killed the line. They I don't think they even paid him off for the product, for the domain. Because I think like that's all he wanted was just
you just wanted to troll them.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what he did.
That's amazing. That's so good.
And dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how people can be so funny.
Yeah, bro.
And that's all due to the consumption of marijuana, ladies and gentlemen. Because you cannot think of this shit sober.
You know what's pretty?
This is good weed.
You know what's pretty funny though, and I'm pretty sure he said that he doesn't do drugs. John Mulaney. I think
Oh, so I started getting into him, and like I couldn't fully get into him,
really. Oh man, I think that dude's hilarious.
and I just realized how gay that sounds.
Happy Pride Month, man.
It's like get into him, well, inside of him.
Hey, bro. Yo, I support
yeah.
you.
So, yeah, no, this is. You see, like
I'm
high
chill-
is.
I'm
I don't
chilling
know,
about it,
it's
yeah.
done too,
Yeah,
but
all
like
right.
the high would be so mellow, dude. You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
It's a hybrid. So, I was thinking if I should get sativa for the podcast, but I have to stop calling this, by the way, a podcast. It's a show. Like, it's not a podcast. Like, I realized that recently. I don't know if you did.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Right?
So let's call it what you want. You know, what do you guys call it? And what do you think it is? I mean, a show. We have to start like doing dance moves and shit. You know,
It could be a talk show, man.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They have talk shows, you know,
Yeah,
late night.
yeah. Late night talk shows.
Late night,
Sunday
early morning.
afternoon, morning. Is it
Still
afternoon?
morning.
It's
No,
still
man,
morning.
it's still
Dang,
morning.
Still morning. Sick.
Jesus Christ.
See, we get to work early. This is what we got to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those hustle.
We're like the Jews. We take Saturdays off, but Sundays we work.
Yes.
Which is the truth, because like both you and I are going back to work after this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that I found out in Jersey is that apparently I can get the medical card, and I do have some back pains.
Oh,
but
okay.
now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna consult and probably get a medical card, and then we'll see.
What is it? So once you get the card, like, what does that mean? Does that mean
Dude,
that
completely different
like,
strengths, completely different strains of weed. Like there was one I was looking. So there was one, I forgot the name of it. It was a pre-rolled 1 gram joint with 27% THC, 0 CBD, sativa.
What's the average THC? Because I don't know if that's a high number or a low number.
I mean, that's a up there number.
Oh.
Like some can go up to like 33%.
Whoa.
But
It's
the
a lot
ones
of
that we just
THC.
smoked is 24.
Oh, all right.
But it's a hybrid. So the high of this one, you'll see the high of this one is like you're going to be relaxed, but still able to keep a conversation, keep a thought, like a thought
Yeah.
process, shit like that.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I moved away from fucking dealers, bro.
Mm.
Because like dealer weed is just like, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how the fuck did you not cure it? And I don't understand this. From dispensary bud, I can smoke. This was a 0.5 gram joint. I can smoke a 0.5 gram and by myself, and go watch a movie, do something. With dealer weed, 2 hits and I'll be fast asleep.
Why didn't you ask him for a specific strand? Like, hey, yo.
No. I've asked. Like I've taken the same strain over and over, completely different highs.
Yeah, that's
Like,
you got to know your product, guys. Yeah.
and
Gotta
if
do
you don't
your
know it,
homework.
fucking grow it.
Hmm?
I said, if you don't know it, fucking grow it. Like right now, you're not gonna get in that much trouble.
That
growing
much
it.
trouble.
I mean, you're still gonna get in trouble without a license, but
Yeah. But see what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's just a fucking plant. Mind your business. Let me grow my plant. You know?
yeah, I don't know. It's I understand the structure behind it and the reasoning behind it, right? Like
Why it's illegal? Or why you get in trouble?
why you get in trouble
Why is that?
because of the licenses, but the licenses are basically quality control, and that's where.
But what difference does it make if I want to grow my own plant and not know if it's strong or not? And sometimes it comes out strong, sometimes it doesn't. It's my plant. Like, why you give me shit?
Yeah,
for
because
it?
nobody gives a shit for growing roses, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Good point.
We just happen to fucking enjoy them, you know. Like,
What was it?
what's the
It's a
problem?
plant. It's a plant.
Yeah,
it
it's a
just
plant.
grows there.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it so happens to set it on fire,
yeah, dude,
there's
it's
some
like
effects.
it's fucking free, you know. All you need is a couple of seeds, you know, and
Well, no, then you have to. No, it's not that simple.
no. I'm saying
I tried growing it once. Shit.
I'm saying if you have like a garden or something, yeah, you have to care for it and all that stuff. Is what I'm saying. I feel like I think that there's it may not be the best, but my point is that this is just a fucking plant, you know. This is,
I guess. Yeah.
could it be because they can't make a profit?
Oh,
Dun,
dude,
dun,
they're
dun.
killing it. What are you talking about?
No,
They're
no.
killing it.
If you're allowed to grow yourself, you don't have to buy it.
Nah. But like, nah, because then, like, it's the same thing as like, okay, I know how to, let's say, take down a wall and rebuild a wall in a house.
Mm.
But then I'd much rather have a professional do it because there's
Yeah, that's
our
fine.
insurances and
You're-
risks.
and you're more than welcome to do that yourself. I'm gonna try to grow my own.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, it does kind of,
It
like,
doesn't
if
make-
you
it
don't
doesn't make
sell
sense.
it, correct. If you don't sell it, then why can't you grow it yourself?
Yeah,
Now, if you sell it, I understand the licenses and shit like that. But if you do not sell it,
right. Because it's a business.
Yeah.
In the business transaction sense, I'm like, okay, I get that. But like, if it's just my, it's my plant. Mind your business. Yeah. Nah.
good point. Maybe we should bring that to the state senate.
Yeah.
be
Fucking.
like-
let me hit up my boy George. George Santos.
Yo, for real, if he's still in office, we should do it.
Yeah. Hey, yo, can you do me this solid before you go?
Be like, we can save. We have a great idea. We can save your spot. Like,
Bro, yeah.
you could be eating little babies for breakfast, and like everybody be all right with it.
Oh, man.
Of what we're proposing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude.
Then we can buy ourselves an EV.
Evie?
Yeah,
What's that?
electrical vehicle,
Oh.
like a fucking Tesla.
Tesla. Bro, you know that there's people down in, I think it's in Jalisco, where they're taking old cars and turning them electric and being fully functional.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. they're
That
like
is dope.
they're like they're fucking apparently they're pretty affordable. I didn't like look at the prices, so I just saw the shit. It's like, yeah. I'll definitely put like the link. So I was like, yo, are you serious? But yeah.
Like how old we talking?
No, like
As old as
I
you
think-
want?
I mean, from what I've seen, I think they're like the 90s, 2000s. You know, they're like,
I was thinking about that, man. Like I no longer have a car, right? So, and I was thinking, like, what should I get? And I really, really, really want to get a Mercedes-Benz S420 or S500 or even S600. The 124 platform, I think it was. Basically,
to
like
see
it
what
was
this
like
car
these,
looks
like 1990, from 94 to like 98.
oh, well, this is fancy.
Yeah, but I wanted a little bit more modern technology inside.
What do you mean?
It has a big engine, but it has no like it's old. Like I want something like if I can make it electric, that would be the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because then it's like, you know, electric, bigger brakes, better suspension, something that like kind of floats on the road, slow and luxurious.
There's a company in Mexico, bro. You know,
That's what
you
I'm
should-
thinking.
you
That's
should-
what I'm
you
thinking
should hit them
now.
up. Yeah, absolutely.
These Mexicans do everything, man. It's crazy. It's crazy shit.
Yeah. This is
Pour yourself some more.
Oh, absolutely. There's this whatchamacallit? It's like 11-year-old Mexican girl who apparently has a higher IQ than Einstein and Hawking.
I wonder what she's gonna do with her life.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What you think? Astrophysicist? Theoretical physics?
I don't know.
Maybe she can do the Goodwill Hunting shit where, she starts off as a cleaning lady.
Oh, yeah, he worked at a school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then solves an equation.
She
Ooh, that's
or she could just,
Excel?
own a store or something, She could do whatever she wants.
Yeah, but what if she's socially awkward?
I mean, I think the generalization about really smart people is that they're fucking awkward.
Yeah.
So I think, chances are she may be a little awkward, yeah. But also, what is awkward?
No, how did she get that IQ though?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
because that's astonishing. Like that's cool shit.
I mean, how do you become smart? I just think you are. You just absorb everything. I don't know.
Mental masturbation.
What do you mean? What is that?
Just the saying, bro. Just the saying. Yeah. If I can make that car electric, bro. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Because now I'm leaning towards an SUV because of the reason I'm driving my wife's car, and it's like, but they're so big. But then this car is so big too.
Really? It doesn't look so big.
Yeah, it's like big massive.
Body?
It's
Put the microphone over there.
He's like, fuck that. I'm a yell. But yeah, dude, like EVs, it's interesting shit. EVs. I heard there's like a big lithium shit down in Mexico. Who are gonna get it? To the Chinese or the Americans? You should come with the Americans.
They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want with it. It's theirs. They're gonna, homies like, nah, I got it under control. but you got fucking people being like, yeah, we're gonna go in.
Wait. Are there any cartels over there?
Yeah, that's the excuse they're using. They're saying they're gonna go help with the cartels. If they don't fix the problem of what's the thing that's killing the Americans right now? The drug, what is it?
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Such a weird drug. No fucking reason for it to.
Stick to weed, man. Just stick to weed.
Yeah, I never felt the reason. I never felt the need to do heroin.
No, yeah, dude. No, what?
It was never in my.
Like mushrooms, sure, because I from what I heard about it from people, it's like, so how does it feel? Like what happens? And it was like, oh no, you fucking relax, euphoria, and you come out of it. And I'm like, yeah, and then that's it. And it's like, yeah, that's it. It's like, all right. It's like, and it's fucking gross. So like, okay,
Oh, you talking about fentanyl? Or?
No. Oh no, fuck no, mushrooms.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just comparing them, and then then they start presenting like the needles and shit. I'm like, okay, no, thank you.
You mean I gotta stick myself?
Like, no, all right, no.
Is that the first step to sucking dick?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, dude.
Remember, suck your dick for crack.
Fucking have baked. Freaking the dad from Full House. What's his? Oh, I forget his name. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where he goes to where Chappelle goes to the drug meeting, the AA meeting. It's like, I'm here because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to marijuana. Bob Saget, he's like, marijuana? It's like, yeah, hey man, you ever suck dick for some marijuana? No, I didn't think so. And they go like, boo this man. Get the fuck out of here.
First world problems.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh man,
some dick for marijuana.
And see, that's the difference. That's the difference.
That will be the day.
Yeah.
That will be the day that
if you feel the need to have to sell yourself or you know,
For marijuana.
for anything. It's probably not a good idea. You know. No.
Don't do drugs, kids. Just marijuana and shrooms. Yeah, I don't know what people call the shrooms disgusting because like I've had them.
I mean, I didn't like the taste. It tastes gross.
Yeah,
It tastes like fucking old mushrooms. You know, like stale and.
yeah. Well, what did you expect? I mean, like.
No, I'm not saying I expected
You should
anything.
have you should have coated them in honey.
Oh yeah, I know that they sell them now. They like I actually had them a couple of years back at Coachella, like chocolate covered mushrooms. That shit was cool. Yeah, that was good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How was Coachella, man? Like, how was the experience there?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool. It's basically this giant festival, and you're camping right there. You know, like the campground. I think was like, I don't know, like a 5-minute walk, if that.
Nice.
From the tent.
Like, how did you get there? Like,
did we fly? Yeah. I mean, we flew down to San Diego, and then we just got a car and just drove there.
how'd you shower?
How'd you shower? They have like little porter
porta
showers.
So it's for one person, not that communal shit.
Huh?
It's for one person.
Well, yeah, there's a few of them. They're like single stalls, like where they have like toilets.
Because in Bulgaria, whenever they had those public gatherings, they had like communal showers.
So everybody shower together. hey, man, you know whatever works. Yeah,
it was quite an interesting experience.
Huh?
Because it was very prison like, but it wasn't in prison, and like you kind of just showered and went on your merry way. Like nobody cared.
Yeah. Just fucking do the shower. That's it. Yeah. No. This was
I wonder the
it's fucking California, bro. You know, everything's gonna be has to be.
Could you see somebody's feet for those individual cabins or?
No.
They
were like literally a standalone things. Yeah. From what I remember.
And like, did you just turn on the water? Did you have to pump it with your foot?
I don't remember those details, bro.
Can you imagine if you have to pump it with your foot? And it's just squirting on you, like in pieces.
I feel like at that point, just give me a bucket. You know, like back home, you know, you bring
no.
bring your buckets and then you shower. You know?
Even better, showers with one of those like movement sensors, similar to like the sinks, like.
Oh, so you gotta get. Oh my god!
So you gotta constantly move out of it.
Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious.
And then all of a sudden it stops. You're like, hey. Yo.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Like, that's what I hate, man. I hate when I'm washing my hands with one of those, and all of a sudden, like, mid-wash, it just stops. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit, dude.
Oh.
Yo, why is that so funny?
Because it happens all the fucking time.
It does, yo, for real.
Oh. So my second fucking most annoying one is the one that you have to push down. But at least with those you can control, like when you get the water, you know, halfway, just push it down again.
Oh yeah.
They used to have that in high school, man. It was the most annoying shit ever.
You remember a lot of things. I couldn't tell you what the bathrooms look like.
What, in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh wait. I think I see it. Nope, it's gone.
I've risked life to get out of classes, like legitimately. So they had this shit. So my third year in Lehman,
Your what?
my third year in Lehman High School, they had this policy where you couldn't get out of class up until the third period. So, and that was like the attendance for the day. So the attendance was taken third period, and then they'll mark you here for the day, and then if you want to fuck off, you fuck off. And I don't know what happened one day. I just didn't want to do that shit. So like in the middle of third period, I just grabbed I signed in, but then I grabbed my bag and I left before the teacher came. Now the guards in the front is not gonna let you leave the school. So I went through the school auditorium, and the school is over a highway, and the auditorium opens in one door, like in the back, over the highway, and then there's like basically freedom on the other side. Like I don't know how to explain it, but there was like so the like where the music class was opens. You open the emergency door, which had no alarm, by the way, which was kind of fucking weird, because it just leads to that terrace look-alike. And then to the right is the football field and shit and more school. And then to the left is the auditorium. And then from the auditorium, you can jump the fence and like be outside. And I wanted to go and hang out with my friends. So I went through that road, right through the music classroom. But there's a fence dividing both of them. So it's one terrace, but then there's a fence. So you have to like kind of like go around it. So I basically jumped over the fence, walked over a highway on the ledge of a like thing on a terrace, and then jumped over the other side, went to where the auditorium is, and then just jumped over the fence, and I went to hang out with my friends.
Damn, dude.
Risk life for no fucking reason, dude. So stupid. Now that I think back about it, I'm like, why?
Because it was so important for you to go hang out with your friends.
Well, that, and also I was really bored with the classes I had that semester. Like they were, dude, they were
you got bored, so you're like, all right, fuck it, we're doing this.
I'm done with this. Yeah, I was like they fucked me over a little bit, but like it's like what I did was not correct, but whatever. I'm still here doing shit. Dude, like they were like, no, you're gonna go back to 9th grade. Like fuck that. Like why? I was going on to 11th in my country, and they're like, no, we don't accept any of those credits.
Damn.
And I was like, whatever. But then graduated. It was fun. Like what I like about it is that I made it to honors, and then the last semester they kicked me out. Too many absences.
Oh, damn, bro.
Excused on top of that.
Excused absences.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I learned how to write doctor notes. So what I have figured out is,
I've
never told you the story.
No.
Oh, dude.
So you would write fake doctor notes to get out of class.
So yeah, like back then I had hyperthyroidism, and I would go to North Central Bronx Hospital, and the doctor that I would see was a Bulgarian, and every time I had to go on a Tuesday or Wednesday, they would give me an excuse note. But what I noticed is that they had the excuse notes in each cabinet, in each room, in each patient room. And I was like, oh, all right, snap. I didn't take the whole thing. I took like a chunk.
Nice chunk.
I had, for one semester, I had 138 excused absences.
Damn. I mean, how many days are in a semester? 140?
No. Like, well, each class is one absence.
Oh.
So I have like 5 classes a day. So
Yeah.
25 a week.
Oh, that makes more sense.
So that's what? That's 5 weeks.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
5 weeks is 125. I had 5 weeks, and then.
So what? Would you just go to school, show the note and dip?
I mean, I would go there for a date to show the note to everybody, but yeah, essentially, I wouldn't come back after that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucking amazing.
Classico. Calculus, AB calculus. I was not doing good in that class, to be honest. I wasn't studying. That's why I wasn't doing good. The grade they gave me was medically. Oh my god. They didn't give me a pass, but it was medically excused from credit. So basically, they didn't give me the credit. They didn't count it against anything, against my GPA, but it was for medical reasons. Like, it was a weird grade. I was like, oh, they have that shit over here? Like, that's interesting. Because all the other classes gave me grades. But like this one, she was like, nah, you've been absent way too many times. I cannot grade you.
Damn. So
I was out for like 7 weeks.
So you essentially repeated what, 9th and 10th grade again?
Yeah.
And
that's
you were just bored, just because you're just doing the same shit you already knew. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Why? Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck.
Like, fuck that shit.
I'm fucking miserable.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
your mind said, nah, I need to survive. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I was like, I'm going to go hang out with my friends.
Yeah. Risking your life.
For no fucking reason. Again.
No, I think that was a good reason. It was a healthy reason, actually. You needed to, not
because
not
of cutting school. Because of cutting school, I actually watched the first subspace flight of Virgin Atlantic. That was pretty dope.
There you go. See? Yeah. Everybody learns differently, man. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, dude, she'd be crazy out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear, man? They passed the debt ceiling.
So what does that mean, George? Explain it to us.
It means that the government will be able to pay interest on the already borrowed money. And I don't know, there were some other clauses. I didn't read it, to be honest, so I cannot really speak about it much today. But when we come back, we'll speak about it.
Yeah,
because it was very
I want to
interesting.
learn about this. All I know is that apparently, what was it? Trump, like 5 years ago, said that nobody should be for that because that's terrible, and if you do, the way Trump says things. But now he's saying the opposite, kind of the way Trump says things. It's like, oh, I need to. I want to know more about this. So I really don't know about that. There's so many things going on in the world.
Oh yeah, you can't know anything.
Yeah,
Not anything, everything.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, the debt ceiling. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. But yeah, dude. Dude, life comes at you fast. It's like, you remember 15 years ago what happened? Like, no.
Yeah.
What were you doing on this day 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. Let's think about it. What were you doing on this day 15 years ago?
Oh.
It was a Wednesday. No, sorry. It was a Tuesday.
It
was a Tuesday in 2008. Oh, you're probably working in the liquor store.
Yeah. It was. I think. Yeah, I must have just started. Right? No. How long have we worked together?
No, since 2007.
Oh, all right. So then, it was already. Oh, that was probably that was prime time, bro. That shit was cool.
That was prime time.
Yeah. And it was just chilling. Like, I loved going to work,
Do you think Ali was late that day?
Huh?
Do you think Ali was late that day?
Ali was absolutely late that day. Yeah.
What time you think he opened the store? 9:50?
What time were we supposed to open? 9:30?
9:30.
9:30, right? I'd give him 10, 15.
Damn. Throwing shots.
I ain't no shots. It's
No,
I know. I think
let's think harder.
I think that was like a one time. I think it was like a one time. No, he was usually. I mean, he was usually.
By 10 o'clock, he was there.
Yeah.
Let's think harder. Let's transport back a little bit more. All right. So, you think you were working the night shift or the day shift?
Was this a Wednesday?
No, Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday.
Or do you think that was your day off?
I was about to say, no. I think my day off was on Monday. Was it? At first when I started there, I was only there 9 to 5. I had office hours, bro. Which I was like, all right, this is cool. It was Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's when I started, and then when
I'm pretty sure then Ali was closing the store then because I most likely had classes. Oh no, June. There's no school. No, there is because I was taking summer classes.
Yeah, bro.
So they were either on a Monday or on a Tuesday. 2008. I was in Lehman College back then.
Well, actually, no. Since if I've already been working there for a year, then my schedule would have been different at this point. So
I think it might have been closing.
Yeah. I may have been closing. Yeah.
Closing time.
Yeah. No, that shit was cool. I remember that. I remember one time I walked from my crib where I used to live to work. Yeah. Oh, and then that other time when we walked.
We walked.
Yeah.
I know you were biking at one point too.
Yeah, bro. I love those rides, dude. I love those rides. I gotta get a bike. That shit was so annoying. Because I loaned it to a friend.
Uh-huh.
And this motherfucker just gave it away.
Was it?
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like,
what the fuck you mean he gave it away?
He just fucking gave it away. You know his reasoning is because this
Yo, he didn't want you to have that bike.
He was he was at this stage where everybody's like equal but in an overly aggressive way, that he thought, I promise you, he thought he did a good thing because his reasoning was, no, he really needed it. He needed it for work. So I figured, I could help him. So I gave it to him. So he was like, is that
not yours to give away?
Exactly. Which is the part where it's like, well, you're missing the part that this is not your good deed.
This is not your possession.
But like he's not thinking about the possession because he doesn't care about that. That's what I'm saying. It's the idea that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like your moment of greatness is flawed right off the bat. It's unjustified. So it's like, oh shit, fuck, or fuck me, But
people like that, dude,
bro. So then I stopped, but like, no, that shit was my favorite. Just be like, we can just riding. Almost got hit like a bunch of times because I would go from Central, and then I would ride by where it turns into the 87, the I-87.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how like there's this one stretch of just fast cars, like of people just switching lanes. I would bike through that at night.
Ways to die.
Yeah. Bro, there was a fucking right under the bridge. I remember this so vividly. There was a fucking gap on the ground, like this big, like this fucking big, bro. Like it just fucking sunk in. There's nothing there.
I know that hole.
And that hole is like right where I would ride my bike because that's like the closest I could be on the sidewalk. Because I mean, whatever the fuck sidewalk is, the fucking bushes. So like there were times, or there's one specific time I remember, like there's a car coming, so I'm going, so like I'm already in it, and so like, and I go and I'm like, And I fucking remember it's like the fucking gap. And I look down, I just go, bro, I missed that shit by a fucking hair, bro.
Nice.
By a fucking hair. Because like there was, but also like remember that there's like cars coming behind me. So like I need to miss this hole. You know, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Oh man, that shit was great.
How long was the ride from your house to the store back then?
With the
On
bike,
on the bike, yeah.
It's like I want to say 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Like-
that's about right.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
'cause-
about the
'cause-
bus ride too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because that was literally my reasoning. Is I'm like, it's gonna take the same amount of time, and I get a workout, so I'll
Might
get
as
on my
well.
bike. Yeah. So it was a very helpful tool in my life.
Until somebody
Yeah.
gave it away. Until somebody
Yeah,
was
like,
like, "Eh, that's
oh
not
shit!
yours."
Oh, all right. Yeah. Man, bro. Jesus. That's just-
Virio Avenue, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long way we have come from those times.
Yeah, bro.
Because like I met you when I was still living in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So that was like 07, 08.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 09 we bought the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this was like early in like fucking early in our relationship, you know. Yeah, bro.
Gotta love that liquor store.
I stopped by the other day. I didn't see anybody. I mean, obviously there was
George is there, but it has changed, man. It's like
they have a good
it-
selection.
so.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dun moment. Yes and no.
No and yes.
He has so much money tied up in inventory, like there's really no space in the back room anymore. Like legitimately no space. It's first thing. Second thing, the selection is mediocre. It's always the medium brands that are selling. The high ends are behind the register, and it's not really welcoming to say it, because like he boarded up
Yeah.
the front, so there's no light coming in. It has become something really, really strange, because you can no longer put signs over there, because the signs have to be on the outside, because he put this wooden shelf behind it to keep
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that wall.
like
It kills the vibe.
absolutely.
So it's, bro,
Destroys
it's
it.
prime light.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no, you want people to see inside.
Yep.
It's a beautiful store, you know.
Like he destroyed it that way.
Because I noticed that immediately when I walk in. It's just this is darkness, you know, and it's like over the register.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
The person I'm gonna interact with is like under darkness.
Correct.
And
Which is
outside is beautiful. You know?
it's
Yeah.
a silly display. Second, you putting the expensive shit behind the register just shows that you don't trust your customers. It's better to put
I
it
mean, that was
on
I mean,
display. No. It's
that's
better.
that's fair though.
No,
How many times people still stole there?
correct. But like we maybe we did it wrong. Maybe we should have had it on display behind a key.
On the shelf.
No, not on the shelf, but on display somewhere, like in the store itself. But behind a key. I've seen it done in other liquor stores, dude. It's gorgeous because the display is like this glass display, and all you have is like a key that is
Oh, you mean a display,
Yeah,
not on
yeah.
the shelf?
No,
I was picturing.
display.
Oh, in a display. Have it
Yeah.
on display.
Yeah,
On the,
even if you want to put it on the shelf like that, put it on the shelf like that. But I think on display is better. It's just
Right.
classier. Like
Yeah. No, that's a good idea to have a display like that. You know. Let me see it.
yeah,
Because I also now I'm standing right in front of you. I'm literally doing this.
And I'm not looking at you at all.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just like just looking up, and you're like right there.
Yeah.
Like,
So that makes no sense to me. It's just they fucked it up. I think we had a good thing going.
when you say he has a there's a lot of inventory. I mean, is he not selling it? Is that
Dude,
it just
everything is
overstocked?
stocked. Yeah, overstocked. Like
It's not moving.
it's no. So that's where I realized that what Stan had was a great idea, just shitty execution. Like his idea that the stock should be constantly turning over was amazing, but what he did was a lot of times he would under order or not pay the bills, most likely not pay the bills. So we're running low on inventory. Had he made it more like, okay, well, let me get the best price between two stores and then just switch back and forth, that would have been a lot easier to maintain in a way, because he can, in that case, he can manage inventory more efficiently versus what he was doing by not paying the bills and not managing inventory. I think that store is a prime candidate for a inventory management test ground, because you have certain brands that flow and you have certain brands that are on the up and up, but they're not there yet. And that just happens with the demographic that comes in and out of that neighborhood that you're serving. So, as people age and as they'll be switching, like somebody that lives in the buildings might rather go live down in Florida because it's cheaper, like shit like that. So that'll bring in younger people, and younger people drink different type of alcohol. Like they drink tequila, they drink, just different. So you have to manage your inventory according to the demographic. What also was very prime for that is that you can push brands that are unknown but are better, similar to what we did with was it Casa de Toro? Yeah, it was Casa de Toro. Casa de Toro compared to Yellowtail.
Yeah.
Like we were actually able to develop that brand, and then
Yeah, we did, bro.
and then
No, you
guess
gotta
what
try this.
happened?
No,
And then
no,
Stan
it's-
happened with
Yeah.
not paying bills.
Yeah, right. Just like, dude, we're doing our part.
Yeah.
We're literally doing our part.
So
Yeah.
I think there's a
I haven't found a store that reminds me of our store, bro.
yeah, no, the vibe is completely
It's
changed.
like every single store. It's like either there's no music playing, which is a big deal for me. Like walking into a business and it being silent is the worst. It just I'm like,
Yeah.
they're gonna hear me breathe. You know. With stuff like that, like staff not looking,
Well-
not like acknowledging or something, And I don't mean like, oh hey, what are you doing? It's like if you walk by, just little things that I think that we did, just because,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, no, it's
Well, also the lack of pathmark does not help too. So, like, here's the thing: when Pathmark left,
but it's not.
when Pathmark left, there should have been. Was their second store to come in? Like, they should have promoted to Aldi or something like that, right? Where they can take the store's place, even though it's not the demographic that you actually will be aiming for. But let's say they brought in Stop and Shop. Or Wayman's. Let's say they brought in Wayman's. Dude, if they bring in Wayman's, that store would have been so much more successful. The lack of a food store next to the liquor store did play a big role into that. I think that's why he's so stocked up, because now his game is no longer, convenience. Now his game is, I'm the guy who has what you need
Right.
all the time. which is, I mean, I think that store could have been developed into more, especially if it expanded. I think it could have rivaled.
How would you have expanded it?
I would have expanded it to the left, so to where the nail salon was,
Oh, so you have to buy them out, right? You have to be like, hey,
or help them move.
help the
No. For meaning help them move within the same shopping center. Because I don't know if you remember back then, but there were like free spots to the right by like before Tiger Sherman. Like
Oh,
they could not.
fill them.
Yeah. With businesses that stayed. So that's like a big issue. And that place stayed, and over there was plenty of parking. So it would have made more sense to put the salon at the end because you have more parking over there.
Right.
So people from the salon don't have to mingle with the people from the food store or from the liquor store or from the theater. But where the salon is right now, it's like the closest parking you're rivaling with a theater, Five Guys, and whatever. I think that like it's just a great location for something to have been catering to people that live in Scarsdale or Bronxville, but not in like mansions, but in like apartments, small houses, because those are the people that would spend money consciously and they'll buy the value.
You know what needs to open right there?
What?
A restaurant.
They have the
Or
Chinese
like
one.
No, like a pub. Because also you have the Alamo right there.
Yeah, but they have a pub across the street. It's not doing that well.
No, but I'm saying like in that center, this way, because this way you build, that culture of this is this community over here. Oh, we got the liquor store, we got the bar, and we got the movie theater where you can drink in, and the bar fucking it's like make it stay open late. You know what I'm saying? Be one of those fucking
But that's what I'm saying, dude. Bars in
bars.
Yonkers like that never worked out. Everybody from Yonkers goes to bars either to McLean Avenue or to White Plains. Like no, it just does not exist.
What about down by the pier? But there's a number of bars down there.
There too. I forgot about there, but that's more like date type shit. Versus like
like at nighttime.
Yeah, like you're talking about H2O and the other ones, right?
I'm not sure their names because my boy goes down to Yonkers every once in a while, so he tells me,
Oh.
I don't remember the name.
I haven't hung out in Yonkers in so long. Like it's embarrassing.
Yeah, I've been I'm around Terrytown now, and like that whole area. There's a lot of nice places by the river. Highly recommend just one day just taking that drive and like just going by the river, just like and take a turn into anywhere that's close to the river, and you'll find a place that's freaking awesome. Yeah.
That's good shit. I mean, those towns, like, I understand why people are saying them now. I just think that we need faster trains. That's all. Like, I think that, dude, if we can make it a train from here to Albany within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not from here to Albany, but from New York City to Albany in 30 minutes, you change the demographic of the whole state. Like, I think that's what states should fight for. Like, be able to develop public transportation in a way that it's convenient to move throughout the state itself.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's one thing.
It helps us be more productive, wouldn't
Dude,
it?
Imagine if you can take, like, you in what, Cortland Falls now or whatever?
Croton Falls. Oh, yeah.
So, from there to New York City, how much is by train? How long is it?
I'll tell you right now. Because I rarely go down to the city.
Yeah, and I think that you should actually really start working in the city because you can make lots of money over there. It's just a different demographic.
Money. Yeah, like an hour and a half.
See?
Yeah.
What if you can be there in 20 minutes? By train.
Yeah.
But no. car lobbies and shit like that. Yeah, it is annoying. Dude.
It's funny. I've actually thought about it, but I haven't had to do it right now. Especially because I do like where I'm at. It's the fucking vibe, bro. Pero hey, I wouldn't mind getting a gig in the city or something like that. Yeah. But we'll see how life goes, man. We'll see how life goes.
Yeah. Well, next one is gonna be.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting us. And I'm leaving the country for a little bit, but I'll be back. So we're gonna do another one after I come back.
He comes back.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Later.
Peace.